has an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me ride by. And a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Hi, Ellen.
Oh, scare me to death. What are you doing around here?
Well, I come a singing to you. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy, it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Well, if I wasn't such an old woman, and you wasn't so young and smart aleck you like, I'd marry you. And get you to sit around at night and sing to me.
Oh, no, you wouldn't either, because I wouldn't marry you. And you're none of your kinfolks, if I could help it.
Oh, none of my kinfolks, huh?
And you can tell them that. All of them, including that niece of yours, Miss Laurie Williams. And Ella, if you was to tell me where Laurie was at, where would you tell me she was at?
I wouldn't tell you at all. For as far as I can make out, Laurie ain't paying you no heed.
So she don't take to me too much, huh? Where'd you get such an uppity niece that would pay me no heed? Who's the best year bronc buster in this year territory?
You.
And the best bull doctor in the 17 counties?
You, I bet.
Oh. And Ella, I'm handsome, ain't I?
Pretty as a pigeon.
Curly-headed, ain't I? And bow-legged from sitting on the god's saddle for God knows how long.
Couldn't stop taking the road.
And what else does she want then? The damn she-mule?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm sure starting it ain't you.
You?
Hey, who you asking for the box social tonight?
Ain't thought about it much.
I bet you come and ask Laurie.
And what if I did?
You come and ask me too? I wear my fascinator.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, I thought you was somebody. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Is this all that's come a-calling? And it's already 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning?
You know it was me before you opened the door.
There was such a thing. Oh, you did too.
You hear my voice and you know it was me.
Well, I heard a voice talking and running along with Aunt Ella. And I heard someone singing like a bullfrog in a pond.
Oh, you know it was me, so you sat up there thinking of something mean to say. I'm a good mind not to ask you to box social.
Well, if you did ask me, I wouldn't go with you. Besides, how'd you take me? You ain't bought a new buggy's with wheels on it, have you?
Nope.
And a spanking team with their bridles all jingling?
No, I ain't.
Spent me riding behind old Dunn, I guess. You better ask that old Cummings girl you took such a shine to over across the river.
Oh, if I was to ask you, there'd be a way to take you, Miss Laura Smarty.
Oh, they would.
When I take you out tonight with me, honey, here's the way it's gonna be. You will sit behind a team of Snow White horses in the slickest gig you've ever seen.
Hey,
Chicks and ducks in geese bed scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drop them high-step shutters. Nosy folks will peek through the shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's proud, the dashboard's genuine leather. With isinglass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two bright side lights winking and blinking, ain't no finer rig I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig into thinking that it gets you. So up for that shining little Surrey with the bridge on the top.
what'd you say the fringe was made of silk?
Wouldn't have no other kind but silk.
Has it really got a team of Snow White horses?
One's like snow, the other's more like milk.
So you can tell them all.
All the world will fly in a flurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. When we hit that road, heavy leather, ha! Cats and dogs will dance in the heather. Birds and frogs will sing all together, and the toads will hop. The wind will whistle as we rattle along. The cows will moo in the clover. The river will ripple out a whispered song and whisper it over and over. Don't you wish you'd go?
How you doing, sweetie?
Doing mighty fine. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, did you get the good steer open done?
Did pretty good. I won it.
That's right, ain't nobody can sling a rope like I territory,
No,
boy.
man. Can't stay but a minute, Aunt Nellie. Gotta get over to 80 Annie, don't you remember? Pa said if I was ever worth $50, I could have her.
$50? Is that what they're giving you for prize money?
That's what?
Man. Hey, if ain't no ways Paul keeps his promise, we'll be dancing at your wedding.
If you don't keep his promise, take her right out from under his nose. And I don't give him the present I brung for him. Look here, fellas, look what I got for 80 Annie's pa. Excuse us, Aunt Nellie. Gotta hold it out here.
I want to see it. Come on, Will.
Nope, can't see. Hold it up to your eyes like this. And when you get a good look, turn it right at the top and the picture changes. Well, I'll be sorry. Call the little one. Hey.
And the hussy. Ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You two. Now, how do you turn this thing to see the picture? Now, hold on, I'm getting it. I gotta go by this hell Annie on.
Please don't, Aunt Nellie. She wouldn't understand.
No telling what you've been up to. Bet you carrying on a lot in Kansas City.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it carrying on, but I sure did see some things I'd never seen before. I got to Kansas City on a Friday. The Saturday I learned a thing or two. 'Cause up till then I didn't have an idea of what the modern world was coming to. I counted 20 gas buggies going by themselves almost every time I took a walk. Then I put my ear to a bell telephone, and a strange woman started in to talk.
What next?
Yeah, what next? Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They went and built a skyscraper 7 stories high, about as high as a building ought to grow. Everything's like a dream in Kansas City, better than a magic lantern show.
What's that?
You can turn the radiator on whenever you want some heat, with every kind of comfort, every house is all complete. You can walk to Ribby's in the rain and never wet your feet. They've gone about as far as they can go.
Yes, sir.
They've gone about as far as they can go. Everything's up to date in Kansas City. They've gone about as far as they can go. They got a big theater they call the Burlicue. 50 cents you can see a dandy show. One of the girls was fat and pink and pretty. Round above her she was round below. I can swear that she was padded from her shoulder to her heel. And later in the second act when she began to feel, she proved that everything she had was absolutely real.
She went about as far as she could go.
Yes sir, she went about as far as she could go. Go 2 steps, all the dancing nowadays, the waltz is through. Get down to it, a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 2. Of course they don't do it alone, come on Ellen.
Hey, that's about as far as I can go.
Yes sir, and that's about as far as she can go. Brag time, sock up the fellas on the street do it. Alright fellas, watch here. Second. There, try that.
Filthy sneak that Lori's got her cap set for her.
You.
Never mind that. There's probably a lot of men trying to spark her. And she surely leads to one of them, now don't she?
Oh, well, there's that fine farmer, Jace Hutchins, just this side of Lone Town. Holding that old whittler man just inside of Claremore. Makes himself out to be a doctor or a veterinarian.
I knew it. Oh, hello, Joe.
Hello, yourself.
Then there's someone near to home that just can't seem to get his mind off it. Well, till he can't sell a flower from a thrashing machine.
Him.
Yeah, Judge Fry.
That bullet-colored growler man.
Now, don't you say nothing against him. He's just about the best hired help we've had around here. Well, the 2 overcame on this place. You ought to know that.
Lord took up with a man like that.
Now, I ain't say she stuck up on him.
But he's around all the time. He practically lives here.
Oh, yeah, out in the smokehouse.
Changed my mind about cleaning the hen house today. Leaving it for tomorrow. Gotta quit early. I'm driving Lori to the party tonight.
You're driving, Lori?
Asked her.
Well, wouldn't that just make you bald? Don't forget it, Ellen. You and I still got a date. And if you make a nice box lunch, maybe I'll bid for it. Oh, you know that rig I said I made up? That there ain't no made up rig. I hired it over in Clarendon.
Wait, you did?
Sure did. Purdy one too. And when I come a-calling after supper, be sure that you got your beauty spots fastened on your property here, so they don't fall off. That's a right smart trick. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With isinglass curtains you can roll right down, in case there's a change in the weather. See you before night anyways at the station. Ain't no finer rig, I'm a-thinking that here to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fridge on.
Now, who do you suppose that is drove up? Why, it's that old peddler man.
Well, he's got Ada Wandy with him. Will Parker's Ada Wandy.
He's the one that sold me this apron. You know what he told me this could do? Told me it could bring out rags and start the dishes in the freezer and I don't know what else.
You, Ada Wandy!
Hold on, peddler man. I need to talk to you.
Oh, hi, Aunt Eller.
How do you say?
Hello, Lori. Hello. Will Parker's back from Kansas City. He's looking for you. Will Parker? Aw, I didn't count on him being back so soon. I can see that. Didn't I, Louise? The peddler man's gonna drive me to the bisocial. I got up sort of a tasty lunch. Ada Annie, have you tucked up with that peddler man? Not yet. Well, but you're promised to Will Parker, ain't you? Not what you might say promised. I just told him. Maybe. Well, don't you like him no more? Of course I do. They won't never be nobody like Will. Well, then what about this peddler man? They will never be nobody like him, neither. Well, which one do you like best? Whatever one I'm with. Well, you are silly. Now, Lori, you know they didn't nobody pay me no mind up to this year. Counts of I was scrawny and flat as a bee pole. And then I kind of rounded up a little. Now the boys act different to me. Well, what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong. I like it. I like it so much when a fella starts talking purty to me, I get shaky from horn up, don't you? Well, I can't think of what you're talking about. Don't you feel kind of sorry for a feller when he looks like he wants to kiss you? Well, you can't just go around kissing every man that asks you. Didn't anybody ever tell you that? Yeah, they told me. It ain't so much a question of not knowing what to do. I know what's right or wrong since I've been 10. I heard a lot of stories and I reckon they are true about how girls are put upon by men. I know I mustn't fall into the pit, but when I'm with a feller, I forget. I'm just a girl who can't say no. I mean a terrible you gonna do? Supposing that he says that your lips are like cherries or roses or berries, what you gonna do? Supposing that he says that you're sweeter than cream and he's gonna agree or die, what you gonna do when he talks that way? Spit in his eye. I'm just a girl who can't say no, can't seem to say it out. I like to disappoint a beau when he is paying a call. For a while I had to remain cool. I sat on a velveteen settee. Then I think of that old golden rule and do for him what he would do for me. I can't resist a Romeo in a sombrero with chaps. Soon as I sit on their laps, something inside of me snaps. I can't say no. I'm just a girl who can't say no. Kissing's her favorite food. With or without the mistletoe, I need a holiday mood. Other girls are coy and hard to catch, but other girls aren't having any fun. Every time I lose a wrestling match, I have a funny feeling that I won. And though I can feel the undertow, I never make a complaint till it's too late for us to right. And then when I want to, I can't. I can't say no. It's like I told you. I get sorry for him. Well, I wouldn't feel sorry for a man no matter what. I sure am feeling sorry for poor Allie Hackham now. Look how Aunt Eller's cussing him out. Allie Hackham? That's his name? Yeah, it's Persian. Are you sure for certain you love him more than you love Will? Well, I was sure. And now that old Will has to come home, and first thing you know, he'll start talking purty to me and changing my mind back. But Will wants to marry you. So does Allie Hackham. Did he ask you? Not directly. But how I know is, he said this morning while he was riding in his buggy, that he wanted for me to drive like that with him to the end of the world. Well, if we only drove as far as Catoosie, that'd take the sundown, wouldn't it? And then we'd have to go somewhere and be all night together. And be all night together means he wants a wedding, don't it? Not to a peddler, it don't.
All right, all right. Now, the egg beat of the park, I will give you something just as good.
Just as good? It ought to be 1,000 million times better.
My, oh my. Miss Lottie. Chippity crickets. How you've grown up. Last time I came through here, you were as tiny as a shrimp with freckles. But now look at you. A great, big, beautiful...
Oh, quit about that meat. If you ain't had no breakfast, go and eat yourself a green apple.
Now we're now just listen.
I ain't your Aunt Ella. Don't you call me Aunt Ella, you little wart. I'm mad at you.
Now why are you gonna go and be mad? Didn't I promise you a present? Something to wear.
Oh, I got plenty things to wear. Wooden hair.
real silk, made in Persia.
Now, what would I want to do with an old Persian garden?
They look awful pretty, Aunt Eller, with bows onto them and all.
All right, let me try it.
Hold out your foot.
Whoa! Did you have any idea I was going to let you slide that any further up my
Oh,
leg?
funny woman. Would have been much worse if I tried to take your garters off.
Yeah, 'cause that'd make her stockings fall down, wouldn't it?
Give me the other one.
Oh, which one? You want to buy this one to match?
What do you mean, do I want to buy?
I could give it to you. For 4 bits.
Do you want me to take that 8-beater and shove it up your rat? Windpipe.
Now, doesn't anybody want to buy something around here? How about you, Miss Lottie? A pretty young girl like you must want something.
Oh, me? Of course I want something. On my shoe. Want a dress with lace. Want perfume. Want to be pretty. Want to smell like a honeysuckle vine.
Give or take a soap.
Want things I've heard of but never had before. A rubber-tired buggy. A cut glass sugar bowl. Want things I can't tell you about. Well, not only things to look at and hold in your hand, but things to happen to you. Things so nice if they ever did happen to you. Your heart would quit beating. You'd fall down dead.
I've got just the thing. The elixir of Egypt.
What's that?
It's a secret formula. Belonged to a pharaoh's daughter.
Smelling salts.
But a special kind of smelling salts. Here, read what it says on the label. You take a deep breath. And suddenly, you see everything all clear. That's what the Pharaoh's daughter used to do when she had a hard problem to decide, like which prince she ought to marry, or what dress she ought to wear to a party, or whether or not she should cut somebody's head off. She'd just take away for that.
Philistine.
Well, I'll take a bottle of that, Mr. Peddler.
Precious stuff.
How much?
2 bits.
Throwing away your money.
Well, it helps decide what to do.
No, it doesn't.
Now, Ellen, don't you want me to show you some of those fancy doodads? You know, the ones with the lace around the bottom and the ribbons running in and out?
I mean, fancy drawers.
All made in Paris.
Well, I don't much wear it myself, but I sure do like looking at it.
Yeah, they's all right. If you ain't going no place.
Well, all right. Why don't you bring your traps inside? Let me see if I can get you some meat.
Allie, me and Lori been having an argument.
About what, baby?
About what you meant when you said that about driving with me to the end of the world.
Well, I didn't exactly mean to the end of the world.
Then how far did you want to go?
Let's say about as far as Claremont. To the hotel.
What's at the hotel?
Outside the hotel is a veranda. Inside is a lobby. And upstairs might be paradise.
I thought they was just bedrooms.
For me and you, baby, paradise.
You see? I knew I was right and Lori was wrong. You don't want to marry me, don't you?
Oh, gee, wait, what did you say?
I said, you do want to marry me, don't you? Well, what did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh,
I fight? I've never met the man. I only fight with my friends.
Hey, Joanne. How is my honey bunch? How is the sweetest butter publisher in the entire territory?
Will. This is Allie Hackham.
Well, how are you, Hack? Don't mind the way I talk, it's all right. I'm gonna marry her.
Marry her? On purpose?
Sure.
No such of a thing.
Shh! It's a wonderful thing to be married.
Allie!
I've got a brother in Persia. He's got 6 wives.
6 wives? All at once?
Sure. That's how they do it in them countries.
Oh.
Not always. I got another brother. In Persia, this is. He's only got 1 wife, but he's a bachelor.
Look, Will.
Look, Will, nothing. Know what I got for first prize at the fair? $50.
Well, that's good. $50?
See, John? I promised I could marry you if I could get $50.
That's right. He did.
You know what I done with it? Spent it all on presents for you.
Well, if you spent it, you ain't got the cash.
What I got worth more than the cash fellow who sold the stuff told me.
But Will,
Stop saying but, Will. When do I get a little old kiss? Oh, 808, honey, you ain't been up on mine since I left it. All the time, at the fairgrounds even, when I was chasing steers, I'd rope one up under the hooves and pull him up sharp, and he'd land on his little rump, and then I'd think of you.
Oh, don't start talking purty, Will.
Seen a lot of beautiful gals in Kansas City. Didn't give them one look.
Well, how could you see him if you didn't give him a look?
I mean, I didn't look loving at him. Like I look at you.
Oh, stop, Will. I can't stand it.
Won't stop looking like this till you give me a little old kiss.
Oh, what's a little old kiss?
Well, nothing. Lesson it comes from you.
You do talk purty. But no. No, I won't.
Supposing that I say that your lips are like cherries or roses or berries, what you gonna do? Can't you feel my heart a palpitating and a bumping, a waiting for something nice from you? I gotta get a kiss and it's gotta be quick, or I'll jump in a creek and die.
What's it gonna say when you talk that way?
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Curly, better go take the horses down to the trough and get them some water.
Right away, Dylan.
I'm not with you. I just love to watch the way you handle horses.
That's about all I can handle, I guess.
Well, not from what I heard about you.
Looks like Curly's all tucked up with that Cummins girl. What did I care about that?
Come on, fellas. Better get these hammers on the trees where it's cool.
Why should a woman who is healthy and strong blubber like a baby if her man goes away? A weeping and a wailing how he's done her wrong. That's one thing you'll never hear me say. Never gonna think that the man I lose is the only man among men. I'll snap my fingers to show I don't care. I'll buy me a brand new dress to wear. I'll scrub my neck and I'll brush my hair. chased a honeybee who carelessly controlled me. Somebody else just as sweet as he cheered me and consoled me. Never have I wept into my tea over the deal someone told me. Many years they will gone, many a red sun will set, many a blue moon will shine before I do. Allie Hackam!
Hello, kiddo.
I sure am sorry to see you so happy. Because what I gotta say will make you miserable. I gotta marry Will.
That's sad news for me. He's a fine fellow.
Don't have your feelings, Allie. I can't stand it. I'd rather have you come right out and say your heart is busted in two.
Are you sure you have to marry Will Parker?
Sure as a shooting.
There's no chance for you to change your mind?
No chance.
All right then. My heart is busted in two.
You do make up pretty things to say, Allie.
Is that you, Ada?
Oh, hello, Pa. What you been shooting?
Rabbits. Is it true what I hear about Will Parker getting $50?
That's right, he did. And he wants to hold you to your promise.
Too bad. Still and all can't go back my word.
See, Allie Hackam?
I'd advise you get that money off of him before he goes and loses it all. Put it in your sock into your corset where he can't get to it. Or can he?
He ain't exactly kept it, Pa. He spent it all on presents.
Now, see? What did I tell you? I put Will. That'd be $50 cash.
Now, Mr. Cox, is that...
Who the hell are you?
This is Allie Hackam.
Shut your face, or I'll be filling you so full of buckshot, you'll be walking like a duck the rest of your life.
Allie, if I don't have to marry Will, maybe your heart don't have to be busted in two like you
Oh,
said.
I did not say that.
Oh, yes, you did.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh, no, I
didn't.
You making my daughter out to be a liar?
No. I'm just making it evidently clear what a liar I am and that she is telling the truth.
What else you did say to my daughter?
An awful lot.
Where?
Last night, in the moonlight,
Where?
alongside a haystack.
Listen, Mr. Cox.
I'm listening.
Okay.
What else he call you?
He called me his Persian kitten.
Why'd you call her
I
that?
don't remember.
What?
Oh, come on!
He called me his Persian kitten because they's the cats with the soft round tails.
Now that's enough. In this part of the country, that better be a proposal of marriage.
That's what I thought.
Look, Mr. Cox.
I'm looking.
Okay. I'm a peddler. I travel up, down, and all around, and you never get to see your daughter, ever. Ever. Again.
That'd be all right.
No.
You take good care of her, son. You take good care of my little rosebud.
Aw, that's awful pretty, Pa. You sure for certain you can bear to let me go?
Yes, Mr. Carnes. Are you sure?
You trying to change my mind.
Oh, ain't it wonderful, Allie? All making up our mind for us. He won't change neither. Once he gives his word you can have me, why, you got me!
I know. I got you.
Mrs. Allie Hathaway,
Oh,
the peddler's bride. Wait till I tell the girls!
no. Oh, Joe. Tricked. Hoodwinked. Ambushed.
Hey, what's on your mind?
What you want? Runs around.
Put your hands holding behind. Hit your chin, stricken the ground.
Don't understand.
Well, hello, Laurie. Just packing your hamper now. I've been busy. Well, I see that you got gooseberry tarts, too. Now, I wonder if they is as light as mine. Might like to float away if you blew on them. Well, I did blow on one of mine. And it broke up into a million pieces. Ain't you funny?
Birdie, better come inside and cool off.
Well, you coming inside with me, Kirby?
Oh, not just yet.
Well, don't be too long, and don't forget, at the auction tonight, my hamper's the biggest. So that's the Cummins girl I heard so much talk of.
You seen her before, ain't you?
Well, yeah, but not since she got so old. I never did see anybody get so peaked looking in such a short time.
Yeah, they say she's only 18. I bet you she's 19.
Hey, say, what you got in your hand? Ow.
It's just some old meat pies and apple jelly. Nothing like what Gertie Cummins has in her basket.
You really going to that play party with that Judd feller?
I reckon so. Why?
I don't know. It's just that everybody expects me to take it.
Well, maybe it's just as well you ain't. We don't want people talking her, do we?
Oh, you think people do talk about us?
Well, you know they do. Like swarms of mud wasps. Always gotta be buzzing about something.
And what do you think they're saying? Oh, that you're stuck on me.
Most of the talk is that you're stuck on me.
Now, I can't imagine how these ugly rumors start.
Me either. Why do they think up stories that link my name with yours?
Why do the neighbors gossip all day behind their doors?
I have a way to prove what they say is quite untrue. Here is the gist of a practical list of don'ts for you. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please my folks too much. Don't laugh at my jokes too much. People will say we're in love.
Now, who laughs at your jokes?
Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your sighs are so like mine. Your eyes mustn't grow like mine. People will say we're in love. Don't stop
trouble to bake my favorite pie. Oh, grant me your wish, I carved our initials on that tree. Just keep a slice of all the advice you give so free. Don't praise my charm too much. Don't look so vain with me. Don't stand in the rain with me. People will say we're in love. Don't take my arm too much. Don't keep your hand high. Your hand feels so grand in mine. People will say we're in love. Don't dance all night with me till the stars fade from above. They'll see it's alright with me. People will say we're in love.
What do you want?
Oh, done got through the business up here at the house. I just thought I'd pay a call. Ooh. You got a gun, I see.
Good one. Colt 45.
And what do you do with it?
Shoot things.
Oh. Oh, that there pink picture. Now that's a naked woman, ain't it?
Your eyes don't lie to you.
Plumb stark naked as a jeep. Oh, no, she ain't. Got a couple of thingamabobs tied onto her.
Shucks. That ain't a thing of what I got. Where was it? Ah, here it is. Right there.
Oh. Woohoo! I'll go blind.
That's a dinger, that is.
Yeah, that sure is a dinger.
Now then, we're all by ourselves. Got a few private knickknacks to show you. Special for the men folk.
I gotta go get that Surrey I hired for tonight.
Who do you think you're taking in that Surrey?
And Ellen. And Lori, if she comes.
She won't.
Maybe she will.
She promised you and me! And she better not change her mind! She better not, Curly!
Art postcards.
No one knowing! Got any pig stickers?
You mean one of those big long knives? No. What's wrong with a thing like that anyways?
I don't know. Kill a hog. Or a skunk. It's all the same, ain't it? I'll tell you what I want more than a pig sticker. If you got me. Okay? Ever hear one of them things called the Little Wonder? It's a little thing you put up to your eye like this. You see pictures through it. Well, that ain't all there is to it. Not quite. See, there's a little jigger on to it. And you touch it. And out snaps a sharp blade.
On a spring, eh?
You say to a fella, look through this. And when he's looking, snap out the blade. It's stripped above his chest. And bang! Down you come!
That's a good joke to play on a friend. I don't handle things like that. Too dangerous. What I'd like to show you is my new stock of postcards.
Don't want none! Sick of them things! I'm gonna get me a real woman.
Now, what would you want with a real woman? I'm having all this trouble right now, all on account of a real woman. You say you want one? Why? Look at you. Young man, handsome, got your own private place here, artistic pictures, they don't talk back to you.
I'm tired of all these pictures of women.
All right. You're tired of them. I'm tired of them. So let's throw them away. Buy some new ones.
Oh, I made up my mind already.
You say you want a real woman, eh? Do you happen to know a girl named Ado Annie?
I don't want her.
I don't want her either. But I got her.
Don't want nothing from no peasant. Want
A dark club night. Girls, could you please go tell fortune somewhere else? I gotta be by myself.
Well, look. She bought them old smelling salts the peddler tried to sell us.
Well, it ain't smelling salts. It's gonna make up my mind for me. Look at me take a good whiff now.
Well, that's the camphor.
Girls, please go away.
Hey, Lori, is it true you're letting Jesse pick my city curly?
Tell you better when I think everything clear. Beginning to see things clear already.
I can tell what you want.
Your dreams and into his arms you long to fly. To be Egyptian smelling salts to tell you what. Out of your dreams and into the hush of falling shadow. And the mist is low and stars are breaking through.
start for the party.
Friends. One man likes to push a pile, the other likes to chase a cow, but that's no reason why we can't be friends. Territory folks should stick together, territory folks should all be pals. Cowmen and farmers, daughters, farmers and ranchers, gals. Territory folks should all be pals. Cowmen and farmers, daughters, farmers and ranchers, gals. I like to say
and built them right across our cattle ranges.
Why those dirt stacks stay deserted? Hey! Shut up! The farmer is a good and thrifty citizen. No matter what the cowman says or thinks, you seldom see him drinking in a bar room.
Unless somebody else is buying drinks.
The farmer and the cowman should be friends. Yes, the farmer and the cowman should be friends. When farm cow broke the cow with these, the farmer steals her butter and cheese, but that's no reason why we can't be friends. Territory folks should stick together, territory folks should all be pals. Cowboys and the farmers, daughters, farmers, eggs, and ranchers, go!
I like to say a word for the cowboy. The road he treads is difficult and stony. He rides for days on end with just a pony bird.
I sure am feeling sorry for the pony.
The farmers to be sociable with the cowboy. If he rides by and asks for food and water, don't treat him like a louse. Make him welcome in your house.
Be sure that you lock up your wife and daughter.
Who wants a farmer anyway?
Notice the man, boy, just so you can get a squat now.
Can't say the governor whip me. Say what he wants.
This here's a party. Now sing it, Andrew. Dum diddy dum dum dum.
Oh, the farmer and the cowman should be friends. The farmer and the cowman should be friends. One man likes to push a plow, the other likes to chase a cow. That's the reason why they can't be friends.
And this territory is a state, and giants are union just like all the others. The farmer and the cowman and the merchant must all behave themselves and act like brothers.
I'd like to teach you all a little saying and learn these words by heart the way you should. I don't say I know better than anybody else, but I'll be damned if I use it good. I don't say I know better than anybody else, but I'll be damned if I use it good.
Come on, everybody. Time to start the box social.
I'm sorry you have to be the gate post.
No. All right. Now you know the rules. You got to be blind. Ain't nobody supposed to know whose hamper goes with who. Now, if your girlfriend does hers up in a certain way with a certain little ribbon on it, That ain't my fault. Now we're gonna stop the auction in the back of the house and we'll work our way around front. Follow me.
Hello, young fellow.
Oh, it's you.
It seems that me and you ought to have a little talk.
You only got one thing to talk about. Well, Mr. Hackham, here you got yourself engaged to Ada Lynn. Well, nothing. I don't know what to call you. Ain't pretty enough for a skunk, ain't skinny enough for a snake, and work near hard enough to be a horse, and too big for a mouse. I reckon you're a rat.
That's logical.
Answer me one question. Do you love her?
Well,
I thought you didn't. I tie you in this here bag and throw you in the river. Are you serious about her?
yes, I'm serious.
Worse the ground she walks on like I do, you better say yes.
Yes?
The hell you do.
Yes, yes, yes.
Would you spend every last cent you had for her? That's what I did. See this bag? Full of presents. Cost me $50, all I had in the world.
And if you had $50 cash,
I'd have Ada Lynn. You'd lose her.
that's right. I'd lose her. Let's see what you got here in this bag.
What would you want with them?
I'm a peddler, ain't I? I buy, I sell. I might give you a lot of money. As much as, well, a lot. Oh, look at this. What a lovely hot water bag you have. It looks French. I'll give you $8 for it.
Hey, that wouldn't be honest. I only paid $3.50.
All right, I said I'd give you 8 and I will. Oh, now this is a Cracker Jack.
Why not take your hands off that? It's for our wedding night.
It don't fit you so good. I'll give you $22 for it.
But
22.50, 8, that makes $45.50.
45. See, that's an asshole. You want to buy some more?
I might.
Ever seen one of these?
What made you buy that? You got it in for somebody, huh?
What do you mean? It's just funny pictures.
No, it's more than that. It's really.
Where is everybody? Where's Aunt Eller?
Just on the other side of the house, Lord.
Lori! Where'd you run to?
What'd you give me for this thing?
I don't handle things like that. Too dangerous. I guess you don't really know what it is.
Sure do. It's just a good old pink tie.
No, what I'm trying to tell you.
Either you two seen Lori?
Just on the other side of the house. The auction's going on there.
Hey, wait, Judd! It's one of those things you was looking for. The Little Wonder.
How much?
Let's see this. It's $45.50 plus $3 would be $49.50 plus 50 cents would be $50. $3.50.
A lot of money. But I got an idea it might be worth it.
Alright, that's $3.50 from him, and then $45.50 from you. That's $50, ain't it?
Nope. $1 short.
Darn it, I must have figured wrong. How much is the rest of the stuff in that bag?
$1.
Done. He says, that's $50, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can take Ada Lynn back from you.
Oh, you wouldn't do a thing like that to me now, would you?
Oh, wouldn't I? And maybe when I tell her Paul I got most of the money off of, maybe it'll change his mind about who's smart and who's dumb.
You certainly buncoed me.
Now here's the last two handfuls.
The little one's mine, and the one next to it's Lori's.
Well, that's the end of that secret. Now what do I get for Aunt Lady's handful?
2 bits.
4.
What did you say, Bill? 6? Come on, ain't nobody hungry no more? What about you, old peddler man? 6 bits.
All right. 6 bits.
6 bits? 6 bits ain't enough for lunch like 8 Wendy's, baby. Who bids more? What about you, Mike? You won her last year.
Yeah. Hey, Ada Lynn, you got that same sweet potato pie like last year?
You bet.
Same old sweet potato pie, now. What'd he say?
What do I say? Well, I say it gave me a 3-day bellyache.
Oh, never mind that. Who bids $1?
Bid.
I have it for the last bit. I got it for 6 bits.
Bid $1.
90 cents!
90 cents. We're getting richer. Well, that's the schoolhouse. Do I hear more?
You hear $50!
Oh, come on.
$50. Nobody ever bid $50 for lunch before. Nobody ever bid 10.
He had got $50.
Sure do. Right here in my hand. If you're a man of honor, you gotta say Ada Wynn belongs to me, like you said she would.
This money ain't yours. You just bid it off to the schoolhouse, didn't you? Y'all say, peddler still gets my daughter's hand in marriage.
No, wait a minute, that ain't fair.
Oh, for $50. Going.
$61! Are you crazy? 50? Wait a minute. Wait. If I don't bid anymore, I can keep my money, can't I?
Sure can.
Because I still got $50. This here is mine.
Why, feeble-minded shame-boat.
Going for $51. Going. That means they don't win a good surprise, I guess.
And I get Ada Wynn.
What are you getting for your $51?
A 3-day bellyache.
Now, here's my niece's hand. And I took a peek at it a while back, and I must say, it looks mighty tasty. What'd he say, James?
2 bits. 4 bits.
What'd he say, Joe? 6?
6 bits.
There we go.
I bid $1.
More like, do I hear 2?
$1.25. $2.
$2.50.
$3.
And 2 bits.
$3.04.
$4.
And 2 bits.
$4.25. Ain't I gonna hear any more? I got a bid for $4.25 from Judge Fry. You gonna let him have it? Come on, anybody else?
4.5.
4.5. Going for 4.5. Going.
$4.75.
Come on, gentlemen. Schoolhouse ain't even been built yet. Gotta get nice children. Do I hear any more?
$5.
$5. Going for $5.
And 2 bits.
Wish my boy. Can't bid no more.
Oh, come on. That ain't nearly enough. Not for cold duck with stuffing and that lemon meringue pie. Come on.
$6.
$6. Going for $6.
And 2 bits.
My, you're stubborn, Judge. Mr. Carnes is a richer man than you. And I know he likes that custard with strawberry syrup. Oh, come on, anybody else?
No. They all got out, can't you see?
Come on then, Eller. Ain't you got enough?
Get on.
Now, wait just a second. I ain't saying go yet.
Well, say it.
Going to Judge Fry. $6.25. Going.
Who'd you say was getting, Lori?
Judge Fry.
If Hamlin.
$6.25.
I don't figure that's quite enough to you.
It's more than you got.
Got a saddle here. Cost me $30.
Can't bid saddles. Got the cash.
$30 saddle gotta mean something to somebody.
I'll give you 10.
Don't be a fool, boy. You can't earn a living without a saddle.
Got cash.
Right here.
Sold. Let's not waste any time then. How high you going?
Higher than you. No matter what.
Then I bid all this $10 Joe just gave me.
Go for $10. Going
$10 and 2 bids.
Carly.
Most of you know my horse. Doug. She's a kind of nice horse. Gentle. And well broke.
Curly, don't sell down. It ain't worth it.
Give you 25 for it.
Sold. That makes the bid $35, hey Ella.
Curly, you're crazy. But it's all for the schoolhouse, ain't it? All for educating your learning. All right, going for $35. Going.
Hold on! I ain't finished bidding yet. You just put up everything you got in the world. Can't bid the clothes off your back because they ain't worth nothing.
Oh, what is it?
Just put it up to your eye like this. Turn it to your picture.
Carly, what are you doing?
Well, you gotta go and scare a man like that for scare the living life out of a fella.
Well, then stop looking at those old French pictures and ask me to dance. You're the one that brought me here, didn't you?
Sure, I'll dance with you. Dance you right across the meadow if you want. Come on.
Pick out there your pieces, Jess.
Plato, I got $50. Now you just name the day.
August 15th.
Why August 15th?
Well, that was the first day I was kissed.
Was it? I don't remember that.
You wasn't there.
Now look, we gotta have us a talk. You gotta stop having fun. I mean with other fellers. You have to be a little more standoffish when fellers offer you a buggy ride.
I'll give an imitation of a crawfish and dig myself a hole where I can hide.
I heard how you was kicking up some capers when I was off in Kansas City Mall. I heard some things you couldn't print in papers from fellers who've been talking like they know.
Oh, but I only did the kind of things I sorta. To you I was as faithful as can be. For me, the stories about the way I lost my blue and rumors. A lot of time to sing a pot of tea.
The whole thing don't sound very good to me.
Well, you see,
I go and sew my life's ball up. I cut out all the shenanigans. I save my money, don't gamble or drink in the back room down at Flanagan's. I give up lots of other things that a gentleman never mentions. But before I give up any more, I gotta know your intentions. With me, it's all or nothing. Is it all or nothing with you? It can't be in between. It can't be now and then. No half and half romance will do. I'm a one-woman man, home loving type, all complete with slippers and pipe. Take me like I am or leave me be. If you can't give me all, give me nothing. And nothing's what you'll get from me.
not even something.
Nothing's what you'll get from me. better look a lot like me.
That's the image.
Better look a lot like me. That's the version right there, Daddy.
I can do that. With you, it's all or nothing. All for you and nothing for me. But if a wife is wise, she's gotta realize that men like you are wild and free. So I ain't gonna fuss, ain't gonna frown. Have your fun, go about the town. Stay up late and don't come home till late. And go out off to sleep if you're sleepy. There's no use waiting up for me.
I know any.
No use waiting up for me.
Come back and kiss me.
No!
I want to talk to you. What made you slap that whip on old Davy? Nearly make her run away. What was your hurry?
Afraid to be late for the party.
Why were you afraid?
Ideas than that. You ain't to come on the place again, you hear? I'll send your stuff any place you say. But if you step foot inside the pasture gate, I'll send the dogs on you.
Said you said. Can't help it. Can't never rest. I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen.
Who's there?
It's me, Lord. Have you seen Ada Lady? She's
Will.
gone again.
Will, could you do something for me? Go and find Curly and tell him I'm here. I want to see Curly awful bad. Got to see him.
Well, why don't you just turn around and look, you crazy woman?
Curly!
Woo! You found yours. I got a hunt for mine.
What's the on the bill of fame? How come if you ain't crying?
Curly, I'm afraid. Afraid for my life.
Oh, jumping toadstools. Oh, great. You ain't got me to ask her to marry her.
They'll hear you all the way to Catoosa.
Let people say we're in love. Cares what happens now.
Just keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so bright in mine.
It's time for the lonely gypsy to return back to the open road.
Wished I was going. Then you wouldn't be so lonely.
Look, Edo Annie, there's a man that loves you like nobody's loved nothing.
Yes, Ellie Haggard?
No. A man that will stand beside you forever. And that man for you is Will Parker.
Oh, yeah, well, I like Will a lot.
Of course you do. He's young, handsome, strong as an ox.
I love him all right, I guess.
You love looking into those clear blue eyes of his and seeing the way his mouth wrinkles up in the corner when he smiles.
Do you love him too?
No. I love him because he'll make my Edo Annie happy. Now before I go, let me show you how we say goodbye in my country.
That was goodbye.
We have a song in Persian. It goes, one goodbye is never enough.
Annie?
Oh, hello, Will. Allie was just saying goodbye.
Oh, come here, Will. I want to say goodbye to you too.
No, you don't. I just saw the last one.
You two were made for each other. Be good to her, Will. And you be good to him. Before I go, I'm a friend of the family. You don't mind, right?
Did you say you was going?
Oh, yes. The lonely gypsy has to return back to the open road. But first, let me show you how we say goodbye in my country. Friend of the family, eh? Sure, I'm jealous that you're getting to marry her instead of me.
Don't seem to make no difference, hardly. Ain't gonna think of that peddler man anymore, are you?
Of course not. Never think of no one less than he's with me.
I ain't never gonna leave your side.
Even if you don't. Even if you never leave on a trip or nothing. Can't you, once in a while, give me one of them Persian goodbyes?
Persian goodbye. That ain't nothing compared to an Oklahoma hello. Let's have 3 cheers to the happy couple. Hip hip. Hip hip.
Say, Curly, was you scared when the preacher said that about do you take this here woman? I was scared he wouldn't say it.
Well, I was scared Curly back out on me.
They couldn't pick a better time to start in life.
It ain't too early and it ain't too late.
Starting as a farmer with a brand new wife.
Soon be living in a brand new state. Brand new state. Gonna treat you great.
Gonna give you barley, carrots, and potatoes.
Pasture for the cattle. Spinach and tomatoes.
Flowers on the prairie where the June bugs zoom.
Plenty of air and plenty of room.
Plenty of room to swing a rope.
Plenty of heart and plenty of hope.
Oh, the home where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the wind in the weeds can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oh, the home every night my honey lemon tie, sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong Did you get that story hitched up?
Sure will. Have it up in a jiffy. He's gone upstairs. Yeah.
What you gonna do, Pa? You Curly and Lori and Chivalry? Oh, I wish you wouldn't.
Aw, it ain't never hurt nobody.
It ain't gonna be rough, is it?
Shh, quit jabbering. Ma'am?
Seems like there's times when men ain't got no need for women.
Well, there's times when women ain't got no need for men.
Yeah, but who wants to be dead? I thought you was a bushy head.
I just come from there.
It's too bad for Miss Lori's wedding.
Well, I've been having one of my own.
Lance, who's you married? Where is he? Is that him?
That's him.
Allie Hackham!
Hello. Hello, Ada Wendy.
Did you see my ring, girls? How long you been married?
4 days. 4 days with that laugh should count like a golden wedding.
Well, if you married her, you must have wanted to.
Of course I wanted to. I wanted to marry her the second I saw the moonlight shining off of her father's shotgun. I figure it's better to be alive. But now I ain't so sure.
I decided Allie doesn't need to travel around the country no more. He ought to settle down in Bushyhead and run Papa's store.
Oh, Will, did you hear the news? Gertie married the peddler.
Mighty glad to hear that, peddler man. Think I ought to kiss the bride. Friend of the family. Remember? Hey, Gertie, ever had an Oklahoma hello?
Hey, wait, where are you going?
Trying to stop 808 from killing your wife.
Oh, mind your own business.
And you too, you curly-headed cowboy. Bring the dimple on your chin. Come on, fellas, let's get it down.
No.
Okay, well, you nailed it. Here's the girl next to you. Here's the baby boy. Here's Squid. Hey, come on now. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Wedding party's still going on. Glad I ain't too late. Got a present for the groom. But first I'm gonna kiss the bride.
Curly, be careful.
Here's my present for you.
Got enough. Here.
You fell on his own now.
Be careful. Get back to me. Get back.
Wide awake. Where on earth have you been?
Will and me had a misunderstanding, but he explained it fine.
Hey there, bride and groom. You ready? Here we come.